Creating a masterpiece is a long and difficult process, involving a clear vision from the artist and hard work to bring it to life. Art cannot be bought or sold, but the pieces produced can be worth a great deal to collectors. Here is a look at the top 10 most expensive paintings in the world. Owning any of these works of art is only possible if you are a billionaire or a member of the royal family. So let's take a closer look at what these paintings are truly worth. Let's dive in. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 10. Masterpiece by Roy Lichtenstein, $165 million. Roy Lichtenstein's iconic painting, Masterpiece, is the most expensive piece of art on record. It was created in 1962 and sold for a staggering $165 million in 2017. This pop art painting is characteristic of Lichtenstein's style, featuring his distinctive Ben-Day dots and a speech bubble. The amusing story behind the piece predicted the artist's rise to fame years before it happened. The painting was purchased by Stephen A. Cohen, an American hedge fund manager, in a private sale. The seller, 𝐤𝐨𝐬, an American philanthropist from New York City, used the proceeds to start a criminal justice reform fund called Art for Justice. 9. No. 5. 1948 by Jackson Pollock, $166.3 million. The painting Number 5, created by Jackson Pollock in 1948, is a celebrated work of abstract expressionism. For many years, it was owned by American business magnate David Geffen. In 2006, it was sold in a private sale, which generated a lot of speculation among art aficionados due to its immense value. Although the buyer remains unnamed, many people speculate that the Mexican investor David Martinez purchased the painting for a reported $1,663 million. Geffen sold the painting in order to generate funds to attempt to purchase the Los Angeles Times. 8. 𝐦𝐤𝐤 by Amedeo Modigliani, $172.2 million. Amedeo Modigliani's oil painting, 𝐦𝐤𝐤, created in 1917, is the 8th item on this list. It is now in a private collection and is one of Modigliani's most popular and copied works. In November 2015, it was auctioned off at Christie's in New York and was purchased by Chinese businessman Liu Lucan for an astonishing $172.2 million. Christie's auction lot notes praised the painting, saying that Modigliani's nudes reaffirmed and reinvigorated the nude model as a presence in modern art. This is an extraordinary compliment. 7. Les Femmes d'Alger, Virgin O, by Pablo Picasso, $181.2 million. Pablo Picasso is a famous artist worldwide, and one of his most iconic works is Les Femmes d'Alger, which he painted in 1955. In 1997, Libby Howie, a British art dealer, purchased it for an undisclosed amount on behalf of a Saudi Arabian collector living in London. In 2015, the painting was put up for auction again at Christie's in New York, where it was predicted to set a new world record. And it did. The Qatari Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani achieved a new world record when they paid $181.2 million for the artwork at auction, the highest price ever paid for a work of art at that time. 6. Pendant Portraits of Martin Sulmans and 𝐤𝐤𝐤 by Rembrandt, $182 million. Number 6 on our list is a pair of paintings by the Dutch master Rembrandt. 1634 portraits of Martin Sulmans and 𝐤𝐤𝐤. These two full-length wedding portraits were painted separately, but have been kept together ever since. In an unexpected twist, Eric de Rothschild sold the paintings in a private sale for $182 million to the Louvre in Paris and the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. The two museums have now established a shared ownership system, wherein the paintings will be regularly displayed in both places and also sent on art tours. 5. No. 6. Violet Green and Red by Mark Rothko, $188 million. Number 6 is Violet Green and Red, an oil painting created by Russian-American abstract expressionist Mark Rothko in 1951, and it has made it into the top 5. This painting is widely considered to be the best of Rothko's work during this time, with its large patches of color, hazy tints, and faint outlines. In August 2014, Russian businessman Dmitry Rebel Alev paid an amazing €140 million equivalent to $188 million for the painting and a private sale. 4. Number 17A by Jackson Pollock, $202 million. Jackson Pollock stands out from other artists of his time, with 2 works in the top 10 most expensive auctions. Number 17A, a 1948 painting, is one of them. This painting has likely been seen by many, even those not familiar with Pollock's work, due to his unique style of painting earning him the nickname Jack the Dripper. The painting was owned for a long time by David Geffen, who also owned Pollock's number 5, 1948. Ultimately, it was sold privately to American hedge fund manager Kenneth C. Griffin for an eye-watering $202 million. It is very likely that we will see Mr. Griffin's name again in this list. 3. Nnafia Fa Apoipo, When Will You Marry? By Paul Gauguin, $212 million. Paul Gauguin's 1892 painting, Nnafia Fa Apoipo, When Will You Marry? Is the 3rd most expensive painting on record. The work of art, which is representative of the French post-impressionist movement, was sold for an extraordinary price of $212 million in February 2015 to Sheikh Al-Mayasa bint Hamad Al-Thani, a member of Qatari royalty and art collector. The painting was sold discreetly on behalf of the family of Swiss businessman Rudolf 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤, who recognized the immense value of the piece. 2. The Card Players by Paul Cézanne, $266 million. Paul Cézanne's The Card Players is a series of oil paintings that differ in size, context, and the number of players depicted. In 2011, the most productive of the series was purchased by the Qatari royal family for an immense $266 million. This was facilitated by the painting's previous owner, Greek shipping magnate 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Most of the series have been on display in museums worldwide. However, the one bought by the Qatari royal family is represented by a replacement print. 1. Interchange by Willem de Kooning, $303 million. Willem de Kooning's 1955 oil painting, Interchange, was sold at an auction in September 2015, making it the most expensive painting ever sold at an auction. This work of art, a key piece in abstract expressionism, was bought by Mr. Kenneth C. Griffin for an extravagant $303 million. As a result of this purchase, Griffin now owns 2 of the most expensive paintings in the world. To share his appreciation of art with everyone, Griffin has loaned the paintings to the Art Institute of Chicago since the record-breaking auction. So, there you have it, a detailed rundown of the 10 most expensive paintings ever sold at auction. Are you an art lover yourself? Which of the paintings would you most like to have hanging on your wall? Let us know down in the comments. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.